Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Okay, let's get your little beat bags out. Let's do some japa. Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Chaitanya
Hare Hare,
Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Shri Advaita
Hare
Gadadhar
Rama, Hare Rama,
Srivasari Gaura Bhakta
Rama
Vrinda
Rama, Hare Hare,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Advaita Shri Advaita
Krishna Krishna,
Nityananda
Hare Hare,
Gaura Chandra Shri
Hare
Advaita
Rama, Hare Rama,
Nityananda Gaura Chandra
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Gaura Chandra
Guru Chandra, Guru Chandra,
Gaura
Guru Chandra,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gaura Chandra
Guranga,
Gaura Chandra Nityananda
Guranga, Guranga,
Nityananda Nityananda
Guranga,
Nityananda
Guranga,
Nityananda Nityananda Nityananda
Guranga, Guranga,
Nityananda Nityananda Nityananda
Guranga, Guranga,
Nityananda Nityananda Nityananda
Guranga, Guranga,
Nityananda 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 Nityananda
Hare
Nityananda
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Nityananda 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 Gora
Krishna Krishna,
Chandra
Hare Hare,
Gora Chandra Gora Chandra Shri
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare,
Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Chaitanya Nityananda Nityananda
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Shri Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare
Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare,
Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama
Rama Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Ah,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna, 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 Radha,
Rama
Radha,
Rama Hare Hare Hare
Radha,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Radha,
Krishna
Radha,
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Radha,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Radha,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Radha,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Radha,
Rama Hare Rama Rama
Radha,
Rama Hare Hare
Radha, Radha,
Hare
Radha,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Nityananda,
Hare
Nityananda,
Rama 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 Hare
Nityananda,
Hare
Nityananda,
Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Nityananda,
Krishna Krishna
Nityananda, 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 Nityananda,
Nityananda
Nityananda, 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 Lord, Nityananda,
Nityananda
Chaitanya, Nityananda, Sri Krishna, Nityananda, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari,
Hare Krishna,
Hari
Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hari Hari.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari
Rama
Krishna, Hari
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram,
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hari Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hari Hari.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hari Ram, Ram Hari Hari. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Ram Hari Hari. Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Ram Hari Hari. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Hari Hari. Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna 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 Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Rama Hari Hari, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Hari Hari, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Hari Hari, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hari Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Hari. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Okay, reading from Chaitanya Chandrodaya. So we heard a lot about the different various chapters here in Chaitanya Chandrodaya. Was it not the Nectar Moon of Lord Chaitanya? And when you put it all together, you have the formula. How to get the mercy of prema in this life. Sometimes very, very quickly. And that's the beauty of Lord Chaitanya's descent here. And this is forthcoming now for the Vaishnavas. I haven't seen anybody preaching the real mercy. They don't believe in it. That's why Krishnadas Kaviraj said those who do not believe in the mercy of the Panchatattva. What is that mercy? To give prema very quickly and easily without a lot of trouble. They will just go on like croaking frogs. See, just croaking some other philosophy. And so the reason why it's croaking is because in the heart isn't happy. It's very similar to like Vedavyas. Vedavyas was, even though he wrote all the Vedas, he's some other path than the direct glorification of the absolute truth's confidential principles, right? All these other paths, very slow paths, take many lifetimes. So his heart was not happy. See, he was already kind of in touch with the super soul, but he thought this is like people's level. And this is where and he wrote the Vedas, and it was authorized so that some teachings could go out there about like Varnashram Dharma and what was it? Liberation, the path of liberation, which is still speculative. Yeah, so they needed, that was a need, but his heart was still unhappy. See, so a devotee, they always want to be happy at heart. They don't want to be restless. They don't want to be like unhappy. What's wrong? What's wrong? See, so he couldn't quite figure it out. And then, so he, Narada Muni comes along because Krishna wants to help his devotee. So Narada Muni comes along and tells him the more conclusive, the more confidential truth. He said, engage in more the direct glorification of Krishna. Then your heart will be happy. Not only that, you'll free people from speculation and from the mundane level of Varnashram Dharma, because it's material still. That's why you see materialistic devotees after 50 years. See, whatever a great man does, common men follow. Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinod, and Srila Prabhupada externally practiced Vaidhi Bhakti and internally practiced spontaneous devotion. See, externally was for the teaching. That was also necessary for the time. See, just like Vedavyas. Necessary. And so you can't go above other people's level. Just like now, even though we are going above other, even though we are going above other people's level, some of them, but not all of them, it's necessary. Yeah, it's a necessary, because otherwise we cannot preach. This is why Jesus had to go above the level of the Pharisees, in his preaching. And that's why he said, don't think I came here to bring peace. He knew he's going above the level of the leaders of the world, and they're going to be envious and jealous and competitive, because they're not above the modes of nature, where they're just their nature. So he took a risk, and preached the confident, more confidential message about the Holy Spirit, ultimately. So he purified his disciples by the confidential teachings. Okay? This is a Raganuga level. Okay? So it's the same here now. We're teaching, this is why it causes trouble. Causes troubles to those who it's above their level, but it's not above everybody's level. That's why the few, like we got 12, 14, 20 something people usually that are listening. Maybe 3/4 of them are sincere, I don't know. Yeah. So that there's millions of Vaishnavas. And we got after 25 years of preaching on Facebook, 12 to 20. Yeah. And you know what one of my disciples who left said? He said, you only got a few disciples, man. My Gurudev, Narayan Maharaj, has thousands. See? Yeah, has thousands. Okay, let's analyze that. He has thousands, ISKCON has thousands, Prabhupada had thousands, Bhaktisiddhanta had 60,000. Why? Because they only taught Vaidhi. They taught at the level of most Vaishnavas, which are neophytes. Even, Bhakti Vinod said in his Sri Krishna Samhita, most Vaishnavas at that time, that was over 100 years ago, are neophytes. 100 years later, most Vaishnavas are still neophytes. But the great mercy of Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya and our disciplic line is they don't want to wait so many generations. They want to get this ball rolling again. Otherwise, it'll disappear into obscurity. Otherwise, all their work with the Varnashram Dharma and building temples and all of that would have been for naught, because that'll all be destroyed by that kind. They're not, when you're not above the modes, you're going to be affected by Kali Yuga, and you'll destroy everything that was there. You're even destroying the bodies of your followers there, you gurus there, by telling people to get the shots. Destroy, destroy, destroy. You destroy Prabhupada's books by changing them. See? Prabhupada actually said, I looked into this, Prabhupada said, only change the spelling if there's some misspellings like that or punctuations, nothing else. But they're changing everything else because it's corrupt. When you become guru at 22 friggin' years old and sannyas at 22 years old, and you become a spiritual master and a so-called deliverer of your disciples, you are one corrupt person. And you're going to continue to get corrupt. And I see it how these guys speak. The corruption comes right out of their mouths. The hypocrisy, the lies, and the cheating. How could it go well with anybody who takes on the positions in this world of name and fame, and the highest one of being a spiritual master in the Gaudiya Vaishnava line? The Gaudiya Vaishnava line, in ideal, has the greatest ecstasy on this planet, in the universe, actually, because they're transcendentally situated, and the greatest intelligence, which is in these kind of books. But they'll all be corrupted unless we did what we did. That's why Prabhupada came and says, you have my full approval, man. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. You must do this. Continue. Do more of this. This is so necessary. Otherwise, all the work Prabhupada Bhakti said will fall apart. Because you'll still remain corrupted on the materialistic platform of Vaishnavism, which is Varnashram. Only when you can taste the nectar of praying does your heart become awakened and purified and nourished and stays that way. I don't know how I can get more clear than this. Yeah. See how logical it is? See, when you're empowered, you get proper logic. You don't get bad logic like these people promote. Yes, I'm guru because we were appointed so. Yeah. It's not even like, I know because the Bible tells me so. It's not even that. No, I know. We're guru days, we're so like that because we voted ourselves in like that. Because the Vedas don't condone such a thing. How dare you insult God? That's what you do. You insult God by taking worship of people and lying to them that you can deliver them out of this illusion. Right? You're insulting the Lord. You're insulting the truth. You're one big insult, one big impediment. Yeah. Now we got another one over there, Johan. Yeah. He's so audacious. He's getting more. See, this is what happens. Vallabhabhata ended up becoming Mahaprabhu. He became so audacious, he took Lord Chaitanya's place. And that Johan is on his way to that. He's going to be he'll get a divine revelation, which is not divine at all. It's demoniac. That he's like God. He's already proclaiming it. He says, Gohari got sick. Gohari got sick because he insulted me. Because, he's a offender of devotees like us, me and Christina and Madhusudan, So he's going to get sicker and sicker and sicker. Doesn't seem to be coming to pass, man. I seem to be getting better and better and better. And that guy, the fellow talk about, he's always sick. He's been sick for years. And after those things, you watch out. He's one day, he's out of here, man. All of them that got that thing. Or they'll get turbo this and turbo that. It's all turbos, Yeah. There was a saint, there was in the Bible, in the Old Testament, with Abraham. Abraham heard the voice of God, and you know what the voice of God said? Whoever curses you will be cursed. Whoever blesses you will be blessed. And that's how it works. That's why when you bless the devotees, the real ones, you're blessed. When you curse those devotees, you're cursed. That's what the mode of ignorance does. That's what serving Putana does. That's what serving Kalya does. Not only does it destroy yourself, it destroys anybody that listens to you or associates with you. So be careful, people. Yeah. He's already cursing the guru. Can you imagine? I was helping these people here for 7 years almost now. Day after day after day after day, never missing a class and everything. And that's how they repay their guru. Talk about ungratefulness. That's exactly how it works. And that's exactly why these guys are thrown out. You think I'd ever want an ungrateful guy like that back here? Well, if he had a change of heart or repentance, but good luck with that. That would take a major miracle in our book. Well, I'm open to miracles. Let's see. So that's how it works. These things are all like that, man. At first, chapter 12 in the Adi Lila, it says the disciplic line split. Those who had the real opinion continue to get the real mercy of Lord Chaitanya, which is what? Prema, ecstatic love, purity, see? Pure understanding, revelation, real revelation, not speculation. See? Yeah, revelation, nourishment for their bhakti grows more and more into the Loka. See? The false followers who have the false opinion because of ungratefulness. See? They just want to do their own thing. They want to be guru. They want all these things. And they'll do anything. They'll criticize the other gurus. It's like they put them down so that they can be up. Okay? Okay. I'm putting that down. You got to put it down. When you have a rabid dog, what do? Do you let it go free or you put it down? See? So you put it down, but we don't put bodies down. We put ignorance down. We put it down where it belongs. We say, hey, you see, that is down. It's not up. Because this is the way of Kali Yuga. Or even in the world. In the world, they're trying to make what is up, down. And what is down and dirty and dark, up. See? And Putana and Kalya do the same thing. What is actually dirty and dark, they want to put up. Their speculations they want to make God of God. See? Their lies and deceptions they want to put up and have people listen to it. That's a rabid dog. See? You put it down. See? And we put it down where it is. It's already down. See, the truth will set you free. All these things, it's already down. It's already in darkness. It's only these Putanas, these servants of Putana, servants of Kalya, these kings and principalities of the demoniac level. They want to preach it, to put it up, to hang it up for people, scumbags, to go and follow. You become a scumbag or you fall into the trap. What do you think? This is what people, they need shelter, man. All we can do in preaching is preach. The shelter is here. Come listen, follow what we say, get the result and get the shelter of the absolute truth and feel great and feel fantastic and feel happy forever. Transcend the modes of, that's all we can preach. But a lot of people listen to these bullshitters, man. The Johans and these, which is just the same as these other gurus, man. They listen to them and don't get any shelter because they're preaching. That's why you have a responsibility out there. If you're getting mercy, open your mouth. Open your mouth. Confession is unto salvation. And more here. Because they're opening their mouth. Johan's out there doing lives. What, are you going to let him get away with it? That's what you do. The whole thing is, that goes on because of lack of testimonies. Lack of people standing up. Thank God Janine had the balls to get up there and do something. Oh, she's a woman. Sorry about that. Yeah. So you guys, if you're getting mercy, testify. Don't be wimps. Come on, man. What are we doing? Screwing around here? What are your worldly reputations more important to you? You were ashamed? You wanted me to do a Jesus thing on you? If you're ashamed of Krishna in this world, well, he'll be ashamed of you in the next. You'll feel ashamed. Oh, God, I didn't sit there and help Gaur Hari Das preach. So do something. And if you can't, you don't do it, well, do something. I don't know. Whatever that is. Type, help the cause. And if you get all bent out of shape, what I say, well, too bad. Deal with it. Or get serious so you get an awakening so the Lord can use you and you'll feel empowered by this. Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, down here. So Lalita, read the first, chapter 4, first verse.
Chapter 4, okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Sorry, I'm a little bit heavy.
Oh, come on. You know how much I like it.
You like it, but not everybody. It's squirming out there, probably.
It's always power. Thank you so much. All glories to you. And all glories to Prabodhananda Saraswati. And all glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. The glorification of Lord Chaitanya's devotees. The splendid path of pure devotional service which bewildered the great sages in the past, which material intelligence has no power to enter, which Sukadeva Goswami was not able to understand, and which merciful Lord Krishna never revealed to his closest friends. That is the place where, where the dear devotees of Lord Gora happily enjoy pastimes. Talk of impersonal liberation will not become bitter.
Wait. My microphone was off. Yeah. It's not a wonder that people don't understand what's going on here. If Shukadev Goswami didn't understand about this mercy, that's how great it is. That's why we when we get revelation, when we get understanding and we're getting awakened, we want to share it. Because otherwise, without sharing it, people will not see that it's a reality. It's real. It's true. Because it's like forthcoming still in Vaishnavism. We're like the first fruits of that. It's like, it's even Matthew was talking to Paul or Peter, and he was saying, he realized, he said, God, we're the first fruits of this. We're the first fruits when they were with Jesus, and he said, nobody, we're the same thing. We're these first fruits of the disciplic line of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. See this, and that's why the devotees, all of them, Radhakund Babaji's, the ISKCON, the Gaudiya Smiti, Gaudiya Math, they don't know. It's not. It just hasn't been introduced. They haven't put it together. They didn't get this revelation about the mercy. That's why they teach always the austerity to try to attain the mercy of Krishna. And how do you do that? Oh yeah, you do austerities, you do varnashram dharma, you do regulative devotional service in a regulative way, and by and by you'll get spontaneous devotional service. Even Prabhupada taught that a little bit. He taught both, but you do all this and then eventually you'll get spontaneous. That's sadhana siddha. But you become perfected by sadhana. But Prabhupada also said, but actually, if you get the mercy of the Vaishnava, you can surpass all the rules and regulations and go right up to the spontaneous platform. You get the mercy of the Vaishnava. See, that's what this verse is talking about. See, now the devotees, like Swarab Damodar, he and these other devotees, they were with Lord Chaitanya. And so look at the revelation in that prayer of Swarab Damodar. He comes to Lord Chaitanya and he says, let there be an awakening of your mercy that stimulates pure devotional service to Krishna. See? Without that mercy of Lord Chaitanya, which is this prema, this devotion, awakening, see, in us, then we cannot engage in pure devotional service. Then it's like, then these other things, that's why they teach these other paths, because they are not the type of devotees yet that can bring this forth. But obviously we are, right? Why would I understand the prayers of these in these books? Why would I be able to see their connections? Because this is authorized by the Lord. He's giving this an insight. He's giving these revelations. He's giving these things to me. Hey, this is what Jesus realized. It's the same principle. He was communing with God. He was bringing it forth. And that's why he came up with the prayer. See, prayers on the mount, these things, because he had the intimate communion with the Lord. And he took those and he gave it to, because this showed him where the kingdom of God, what the kingdom of God and everything is. See, Bhagavad Gita 10:10, to those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy and intimacy, I give them the understanding and real transcendental knowledge. But Jesus was not happy just to go back on his own. See? So he gave that to whoever became a disciple and friend, became qualified to understand what Jesus was preaching. See? Always the same thing. Isn't it funny? Bhagavad Gita and Jesus is the same. Bhagavad Gita and Lord Chaitanya the same. And Nityananda and their real followers the same. Same process. So Swarab Damodar is here and he sees Lord Chaitanya. See, Lord Chaitanya is there in a body. Mercy exuding from him. And Swarab Damodar knows the difference of being away from Lord Chaitanya and being with Lord Chaitanya. And he says, let there be an awakening of your mercy. See, that stimulates pure devotional service. So we need that awakening of Lord Chaitanya. And the missing link that these people don't know, these semblances of Vaishnavas right now, in all these Vaishnava groups don't know is they think they can get the mercy directly by worshiping Radha and Krishna, or even Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. See, they're unmanifest now. Swarab Damodar said that prayer because he was there. So that's why there's no love of God in this world. Except here, well, maybe amongst Christians there's something there, some Holy Spirit stuff. But amongst the Vaishnavas, only here. That's all I see. Because there's a missing link. There's something that needs to link these truths. See, that needs to link, practical link to make it work. And where that link, where the missing links personify. And
some
that
books have a key. Some books, they have a key.
Yeah, so the missing link is the devotee. See, this is where you'll see he'll get into that. Unless a dear devotee manifests in this world, all these other paths will go on, which they are. See? But when the devotees come here, because they have superior logic, because of empowerment from Lord Chaitanya and the disciplined line, superior intelligence because of Lord Chaitanya and the disciplined line, superior understanding because of Lord Chaitanya and the disciplined line, superior ecstatic devotion because of the real connection with the disciplined line and being the head of it, the acharya. See? So therefore, those who come to this link connect, and they don't dare. It just is what it is. People don't get connection. Where's the prema, man, if you're connected to the real line? Where's the prema here? All over the place. Devotees are awakening, they're testifying, they're sharing. See, so that's how it works. So here we're sharing these confidential glories, which dispels ignorance. There's still ignorance there. They can't put it together. See, so they think they either go directly to Radha and Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, or they go, oh yeah, we understand Gauri. We go through Guru. Yeah, but the Guru is not qualified. They got no prema. Show me one. No, one will come forward. They know they got no prema. Well, they don't even know what prema is. They probably are speculating in their own minds. See that? See their own speculation mind, the whirlwind. That's why you see that guy's cuckoo, man. Yeah, because of Trinavarta in there. That Johan, he's this because of Trinavarta is in there. And he's got a lot of these principalities. He's a carrier of those principalities that keep you out of Vrindavan, man. You go through that door, you're blocked. You may even think you're in, but he thinks he's in Vrindavan, right? It's a fantasy, it's a speculation. He's a great fantasizer. From the very beginnings, he's been fantasizing and speculating. Yeah. So that's how you make the connection. Yeah, the connection right here. We may make the link, and it's all proven in the book. After when you get purified, you look in the book and you'll be so happy. Wow, my guru is teaching me as it is in the book. And then you'll teach it to others and dispel their ignorance. See? People are standing up for the false path. We got the Johans over there giving his classes, right? Standing up for his speculation. He said, this is real, this is true. Then you got these gurus standing up. Yeah, this is the way. We'll take you to Vrindavan. Yeah, I don't see anybody going. You don't just go to Vrindavan after you die. You manifest Vrindavan here. What you bind on earth, you bind in spirit, man. Have you bound Vrindavan here? Are you bound praying, devotion? Is it visible? Do we see some tears? Are you worshiping the Lord with that holy water now? Or are you still sprinkling people in the conch? throwing. Whoa! I got the blessing. Whoa! Wow! I'm so ecstatic, man. The water of God touched me. Oh, I went to communion, man. Wow, it was so awesome. It was so ecstatic. I got this wafer, which was the bread of life, on my tongue. And they gave me a little grape juice. Wow, it was so ecstatic. They see, worship in name only, ecstasy in name only, crying schools without the crying, Raganuga Bhakti without any raga or rasa. That's all there's been. Everybody proves it by their example and their prune faces, dried up faces, man. Yeah, we're juicy Raganugas. I do one time a day. Devotees, Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta and Bhaktivinoda are always trying to get people to learn by symptoms, and still they don't understand. Their gurus don't understand by symptoms. They don't even know their symptoms. They think, oh yeah, we're great gurus, man. We voted ourselves in, and therefore we're authorized. We just, let's see, what title? Acharya Dev or Prabhupada? Which one should I take? Well, I can't take Prabhupada, but I'll do Acharya Dev. I'm qualified. You know what Acharya Dev? You know what Prabhupada said title like that is for? Self-realized soul. Who has prema like Prabhupada? There's no war. That's why Prabhupada accepted the title. Yeah. All these people, they when you say, I think you've heard this. You say Gohari, he's an acharya, he's a divine grace, he's a bhakti Vedanta and all that. And they, what is this? Who is he? Those are the ones who vote in. See, they're materialistic Vaishnavas. They can't see by symptoms. They can't come here. They won't even come here, man. They're so polluted. They can't come here and listen to some talks and see if there's any prema here. Why do I accept these titles that you throw over here? Because it's all right, just like Prabhupada did. Because he was a prema bhakti. You can see if Gohari is a prema bhakti or not. Have you learned anything, or you like that stupid Johan out there? That donkey, idiot, audacious, rapid dog. That's all he is, a rapid dog. So I put him down with the truth, man. How dare you leave a guru like, how dare you stay with him 6 years, you friggin' hypocrite? What were you here for, you hypocrite? Just to steal the energy. And the Lord gave you the fake speculation, the fake Putana, the fake devotee, and the fake Kalya preaching of poison Harikatha. Poison is all it is, poison. You put it down by the truth, man. Isn't it true? What's true? His speculation bullshit, or my proving it by Shastra that Putana's got him, that Kalya's got him? The donkey's got him, a stupid fool. See? The Trinavarta's got him, the speculation. All those principalities are jerking him around like a puppet. Ever see a pit of snakes? You get thrown in a pit of snakes, you don't survive. That's what's over there.
Yeah, actually, we told him actually that, hey, as a warning to bring him back on the straight path. Hey, guy, you have another opinion. This means you're not a real follower of Chaitanya. Be careful. Eh? But we thought it was about some details, but now we see it's completely about everything. Now we see that there is much more deep inside, that he's really not a follower of you. No, he has never been a follower of you.
No, it's just, that's the Putana thing. She comes as a false follower of Vrindavan, false follower of the, even the only way Putana could have passed, she'd have to do a kind of an ecstasy like that. to give, they probably just didn't examine her like I didn't, if I would have went through a fine tooth comb, I would have caught him out. But I was always a little embarrassed to watch his videos. I was happy that only a couple of people would watch, because he was like a little girl, like some kind of, girly, something, like it was embarrassing to watch his stuff. I don't know. That's the way I felt. And so I didn't examine it closely. I should have, but I didn't. But that's okay, because this is all the way it is. Obviously, it's important to learn these lessons. So everybody's a servant. In a sense, he's indirectly serving God. Indirectly, he's serving under the principalities of the demigods and, mostly the demons, actually. Because when you do Guru Aparad, the demons take over. That's the worst. It snaps the bhakti creeper. Done. Finished. Now you're against God. Big time. Against this preaching, you're against the Lord. Because I'm just preaching conclusive truth. You can check it all. His stuff. That's why, he gives out these things. Oh, Lord Chaitanya came to give love for everybody. That kind of stuff. Very, and it may sound good to your mind. Oh yeah, what a loving God, he gave love. But where is that love he gave everybody? Yeah, you don't see it everywhere, do you? Because there's a specific way to get it. You got to follow the parampara process. That's why the book has it. Why the heck would Krishnadas Kaviraj be empowered by the Vaishnavas and Krishna to write the book of chapter 1 of Adi Leela, the preliminaries on Guru Tattva? He failed the first chapter. Johann and all of them are not even able to follow the first chapter, and they get on their high horse and think they know all about Krishna. How neophyte is that? They can't even teach the first chapter. They don't believe in the first chapter. What does it mean? They don't believe in the true Lord. They give you the false God that they worship and that they are. They're the false gurus and representatives. Have I not proven it right here? Where's his Guru Tattva? Oh, Lord Chaitanya, there's no need to go. We can just do it. Yeah, Christina, let's go out and spread love all over the place. Where is that in the parampara system? So it's bogus, man, the whole thing. Yeah? Or whatever they teach, all speculations, everything, nothing, nobody can teach chapter 1 of Adi Leela except here. See, I teach it, and you guys follow it, because, I didn't have that living guru. I couldn't find one. See, luckily, I must have had it before, because I had it immediately from the books. Realizations of all those things in the books. Spontaneously brought in, and that's why I preach to you. Now you have Guru. You are the example. You show the world. And when if you come back as a teacher like this, right? You'll come back and you just get the book, and boom, everything that you did up to this point will just come to you. And if you're a Prema Bhakta now, you'll be a Prema Bhakta then, just like I was. I got the Bible, boom, there I was with the first realization of the super soul everywhere present. Then Prabhupada's books, boom, Prema, immediately. Relation with Lord Chaitanya. I knew this is my tribe, this is what I was looking for. Prabhupada is my real connection. Yeah, 2 minutes, I read 2 verses, boom, I knew this guy knows God like Jesus. I'm down at the temple, surrendered to that Vaidhi Bhakti stuff, which was wish I didn't have to go through 5 years of that, but anyway, you got to do what you got to do. It's over. It's like having a baby, when it's finished, you sort of forget about it. It's torture being a spontaneous devotee, Raganuga Bhakta, and being amongst Vaidhi Bhaktas who hate devotion. They hate it. They criticize it. They want to stomp on people's heads if they have any devotion. It's evil to them. Because that's the way, that's Vaidhi Bhakti. That's why, actually that's the mercy of the Lord to teach such dumb, you know, really dense dummies, That's the mercy of the Lord, to give them something. That's called religion, though. See, so you gotta transcend that eventually, and that's what we do here. See, so there's other people there. They come into this birth because they want to connect with Raghunuga, the real one, not the fakes. Everything's fake, 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 imitation, imitation. It's like, if you want a diamond, right? You go into the marketplace. There's so many, fake diamonds everywhere because they're cheap, right? Cheap, very cheap. But there's one store that has the real diamonds, and they're expensive. See, like here, we got the diamond here, and it's expensive, but because of Lord Chaitanya's mercy flowing through our sangha, it's cheapened the price. See? Because that's the way spiritual wealth is. You can throw it around and it doesn't diminish. It only increases. It's not like the world. Everything's limited here. You have gold, it's limited. It's gone. Everything, even the Bitcoin thing. Even Bitcoin, if I spend the Bitcoin, it's less. Because everything is limited here. But I throw this bhakti around, it increases. This is the real wealth, too. This is eternal wealth. You throw it around, you share it, it increases. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Didn't Jesus say that? See, he got his wealth, that intimate understanding of God, and he gave it to the world and liberated them. Many people got the Holy Spirit. That's your entrance in the kingdom of God. When you do, even our books say that. Nectar Devotion says when you do devotional service in ecstasy, that is your qualification to enter the kingdom of God. So entering the kingdom of God is the devotees, ecstatic devotees. Now you're not against them. So they can welcome you into their association. Who wants people that are against them in there? Do I want people coming here who are against this? No, we kick their little booties far away over there, those Johans and Madhusudans and Christinas. No, we don't want people that are against us or trying to deceive us or trick us or steal from us. Maharaj, do you know where that word of name of God comes from? Because it isn't a name of Krishna and doesn't mean Bhagavan. What name is that? You know what he's talking about?
In the other line, they called Krishna God. In the line of Jesus, in the line of the Jews.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. It doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, tell me what word of name, that word or name God. Oh, God. Oh, that word name God comes from. I don't know exactly where it comes from, but in the definition of the Bible, it says God means the great mystery. Nobody knows. See, but we're beginning to understand the real God. Yeah, okay. I still don't know I'm not clear what's name. Anyway, you can clarify what name you're talking about. Otherwise, how do I know? Okay. Okay, read the next verse.
Talk of impersonal liberation will not become bitter. The shackles of blind adherence to social and Vedic convention will not become loosened, and the tumultuous debate of Vedic scholars on the merits of various useless spiritual paths will continue as long as a devotee who is like a bumblebee drinking drinking the nectar of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet does not appear before the eyes.
Yeah, yeah. What a great verse, huh? That's why this is such a perfect verse. It's how it was then. He saw, that unless people made contact with real devotees of Lord Chaitanya, who are drinking the nectar of Ras, transcendental mellows, like Lord Chaitanya, like Nityananda, like their real followers, tasting this Ras and saying, "Hey, man, this is all you need. You don't need anything more than this. This is your protection. This is your nourishment. This is your awakening. This is your happiness. This is your loving relationship that you've been looking for with all these children and mothers and fathers and spouses and monies and everything. This is all what you've been looking for, is to be like a bee at the feet of Lord Chaitanya, relish drinking that nectar of transcendental ras." And then gradually people start to see, like, wow, man, why are we following these useless paths, and speculating and arguing over this path and that path? Look how happy these devotees are drinking this nectar of ecstatic love. What a great path. How do we get on it? Oh, glad you asked. Well, you don't got the brains to ask, so let me ask for you. Bhaktivinoda had to ask his own questions and answer them because people didn't have the power to inquire. You got to be empowered to inquire about these things. So the devotees can even help in that regard. So they can ask the right questions for you. Must be done because the world is dumbed down a lot. See, so unless a devotee comes before you, these other paths, a devotee. So what do you see when you see a devotee? You see ecstasy. You see real logic, man. You see a clarity that, people are arguing for false arguments and all that. And you look at their character, they're dry, unhappy, usually prune-like, almost sometimes demon-looking like. I showed her the picture of this guy, Constantine, who wrote the Bible. His eyes were demonic. He had especially an evil eye. You can see, you look at that picture later, the evil eye, like very demoniac. Yeah. That's what happens to the scriptures if there's no bhakti. That'll happen to the Bhagavatam. It's already happening because of no bhakti, no pure-heartedness. See, when you're blessed are the pure in heart, you'll see God. That's why the Lord sends those pure-hearted people here, so they can have their awakening. If your heart is not pure, you're going to corrupt everything. And you get a position, you're going to corrupt it. You're going to corrupt the books. You're going to corrupt whatever you have. You're corruptible. That's the problem. In Kali Yuga, people sell out. They don't have scruples. If you hold on, you're just going to die. I see it all the time. These people who preach against the demons here because they're kind of demigodish. They martyr themselves. They kill them all the time, over and over and over again. And this, if you're preaching truth, that may happen on the religious leaders. They come in and they don't like it either because it's a threat to their position. They're corrupted, so that may or may not happen. I don't want to get into that. I have to really think about what you're saying and all the, I just can't get into that space right now there. It sounds a little mental to me, so I don't want to get into that. I'm just kind of, just simple, easy, straightforward, clear, stuff, not, Actually, as you get purified there, your mind will settle down and you'll become more simple. It's you don't need simplicity is great, especially in preaching. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it, man. That's the secret, because this, all you need is this path to see a devotee relishing the name, and in ecstasy, and then preaching their realization about that. Yeah, man, this is the path I follow. This path of prema is great. It's the best of all paths. It's the king of all education. It's the secret of all secrets. You understand things by revelation, and you understand the scriptures. What more do you need? You guys are sitting there arguing over these different paths, and you're not happy, but I'm just happy following the path of prema, which is actually, can't you see, you guys studying the Vedas and still arguing? Can't you see it says in there, path of prema is the best of all paths? It's the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. And if you find a real associate, we have them here, and you associate with them, you can easily get this prema awakened in you. Why not follow this path? Look how hard you're working. So some people will start to become convinced. I mean, we're just basically starting, and maybe after a while, people will see, well, yeah, let's give up these useless paths. Oh yeah, Varnashram Dharma. Yeah, maybe that's enough. We followed that. We're still dry prunes, Look at Gaurahari, look at Lalita and Govinda and other devotees here. Look at all the awakenings, people testifying, oh, this is so great. And they cry when they read about Chaitanya Lila. Yeah, why not? Let's get on that bandwagon. Yeah, next verse.
Where is renunciation? Where is tranquil indifference to the temptations of sense pleasure or the torments to hell? Where are great ways of humbleness? Where is uncommon prose? Where is the path of intense devotion? Where
See,
are yeah?
continue.
Where are these virtues present in the same way they are present in those who have made Lord Gora the goal of their lives?
Yeah, see, it works, and again, you need the devotees' association because it's transmitted through them, that ability, those abilities. Yeah, see, tranquil indifference to the torments of hell, basically renunciation of the world, I mean, you don't have to renounce the world because we need to, we're living practically. You don't have to renounce the world, but in your heart, you don't feel, oh, this is my home. I'm just passing through, Yeah, I'm doing my duty. It's prescribed duty, and that's it. You do it like neutrally, automatically, whatever that is. Yeah, and where are the waves of humbleness which come from ecstatic worship? When you're in that mood, sometimes you're lion-like too. Don't see. This is the thing. Oh, they say, go hard. You're too aggressive. You can't be a devotee because devotees are always humble. Yeah. Why was Bhaktisiddhanta called a lion-like guru? Because he would roar like this. Prabhupada too, Bhaktivinoda too, Lord Chaitanya too, all the parampara. If Lord Chaitanya is using you, you're also a lion. You gotta be. Otherwise, you're not empowered by the transcendental Lord. Sometimes there's waves of humbleness coming, very, very gated transcendental emotions to relish and to manifest. And sometimes, like authority, like Jesus, he's authority. Yeah, lion roaring, elephantine offenses are blown away by that roar. That's what it says in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Lord Chaitanya would roar, and the elephantine offenses of people would go blown away. Nishingadev. Yeah, where's the waves of humbleness of Nishingadev when he was in the mood of fighting? Where was the waves of humbleness when Lord Chaitanya had these torches and got everybody said, let's burn that Kazi's house down? See? This is for you Vaitis, man, who you think you know everything about bhakti. You don't know diddly squat. Yeah. Yeah. And where is what was this? Oh, let me look at the thing. What verse number was that?
The third,
20?
20.
Yeah. Uncommon prowess. See, uncommon prowess, like this. Uncommon prowess is if you're a spiritual master, oh, where's the awakenings, man? Where's prema awakening in people? That's pretty uncommon, huh? Wouldn't you say that's the most uncommon thing? You think parting the sea is better? Only to people who are blinded by mystic, they want mystic powers. They will think that is more important to part the sea or calm the weather or control the weather or control people's minds or float and levitate. People can do that, actually. I saw people on TikTok. They're actually doing that now, levitating. There's a way to do it. But it's mechanical. It's practice. See? They'll think that's more important than the awakening of love of God. See? Prema. They're more important than the prowess of awakening love of God. See? Why do you think it's actually love of God is the real prowess and the more important thing? Because you can't get liberated floating. You can fly all over the sky. You know, as a matter of fact, when you die, you go to Demi, you can get your little flower airplane and fly all over the place, all over the universe. You can't go beyond the universe, but you stay within the universe. And you think, oh, this is so great. Like here in the world, oh, mystic life is so great. But a devotee who gets prema and devotion, you transcend the universe. You can go into the spiritual universe, where there is the real treasure, bliss, and all that. And even in this universe, you get prema, you got the treasure here too. Wherever you go, you got the real treasure. This is, you know, if you ask God, if you were able to ask that great mystery God, the real God, the eternal Lord, what is your prized possession? What is the most important thing in your life? You think he'd say, oh, to fly all over the place, or all the wealth in the world, or anything? He doesn't. No, devotion, pure devotion. That is my wealth. That is my power. You know, the power of God comes from that devotion of Radha. Isn't it funny we preach all these things? The essence. Is this not the essence of truth? These things? Have you ever heard such preaching? You'll never hear it out of the mouth of Acharya or any of these comments. Okay? If you know the essence, then you can be delivered, because the essence of truth is the best of everything. Okay? The best of everything in the eyes of God or Krishna. And that's really for a devotee that has some prema. Oh, I know. What is the Lord like? It's all in Chaitanya Lila. And that's why I tell you the essence of truth. He loves devotion, and only devotion. That's his only treasure. You know, remember I told you a story yesterday of Balaram wanted to lift Krishna off the scale. He was too heavy. He says, I'll put all the wealth in the kingdom. And he takes all the gold there and stacks it on the scale. Didn't even move the scale. But Rukmini's devotional offering of a tulsi leaf with sandalwood with love, a little tulsi leaf. What the hell is the story telling you, people? Wait.
Spirit lifts you up.
That's all here. That's what we preach. That's what we manifest. That's what we demonstrate, all on the behalf of Lord Chaitanya's real mission. It is only being preached here right now. So everybody must come if you want to know. How much do you want the greatest treasure in the world called Prema Bhakti? How much do you want it? How much will you give for it? Will you put your false ego and pride on the line because you're a big guru in ISKCON or Gaudiya Samiti or Radhakund Babaji or an ex-wife? Are you ready to put your big reputation on the line for this? Great, because we got the treasure and you all don't. None of you show the symptoms of a treasure, but we show the symptoms and the manifestation and the preaching and everything that we know the essence of truth. We have the essence of all treasures. We have the pearl of great price on steroids. So will you do a little sacrifice of your false ego to get it? Or not? Johan won't, right? After 6 years, he's just a bad student. You know, it's so funny. Lalita thought, and everybody was thinking, oh, Johan, he's such a great student. And we find out he was the biggest dunce in the class. You know how you know? Because you guys are here and he's over there. He was the biggest dunce. That should be, Johan, your spies. You tell Johan this if he's not listening personally. You are the biggest dunce in this thing. Proven. No, I'm not just saying this. I'm just analyzing your activities. You were 6 years here, and you're not here now because you don't believe in Guru Tattva. You don't believe in what your Guru taught you. You're over there. You didn't learn nothing in 6.5 years. You are the slowest student in the class. You're not even a student. You never even wanted to be a student. That's really slow. I think you got something wrong in your mind. Well, I know you do.
What will happen to him now? He's not a Vaidi. He's not a Raganuga. He has his own line.
Yeah.
Where will that end? They will die. They will surely die.
Yeah. He's lost in space. He's in this speculative. They're just lost. They're lost, It's just how it is, I mean, he had 6.5 years to learn and he didn't learn. So that's why I said, even you guys see, everything in this world is not as it seems. What is down is promoted as up. See, here Lalita was always ecstatic like this, and they were treating her like a neophyte there in Belgium. She doesn't have any knowledge, and Johan has so much knowledge. But he doesn't. Knowledge is which she has. Knowledge is to follow sincerely a bona fide spiritual master and get the mercy of Guru and Krishna, which she has, the full mercy. She's the smartest girl of that group, and they were putting her down. It was like Cinderella was the real princess, and they're all the sisters over there were saying, "Yeah, Cinderella, you're nothing," and everything. See, but it was false. See, that's the way Maya works. That's why if you don't come here, nobody's going to straighten your thinking out. Yeah. You got to come in and sit in the dentist chair, man, a little bit. I sat in the dentist chair yesterday, man. It was great. Hey, I thought he was going to get, I thought I got to get a shot, Ugh, I hate those things, man. You pinch and then they got a big, and the dentist says, this is in Mexico, real nice guy. He says, well, let's try it without any anesthetic. And it was a big silver filling he had to, take out because it was old, 2 of them. And I thought, wow, that'll be a miracle if I could tolerate that. Didn't even feel anything pregnant. And he was working, I thought he was working on a small cavity, man. But he's working on the big one, man. And he's, it was like occasionally a little pinch, but not much. And it was done. No anesthetic, nothing. It was fantastic. Otherwise, dentists automatically just stick the needle in there. They don't ask, oh, let's try this. Yeah, anyway, he's the landlord here, it's great. Cheap price too. Only 1,000 pesos, which is like $60, ridiculous, like cheap.
Ridiculous cheap.
And he worked for like an hour and a half on the thing, man, doing a real careful job and everything. What a great place this has been. She already wanted me. She says, "Oh, when you're ready to come back, let me know, and I'll save the place." Unfortunately, there's a big bed bug problem here. Maybe they'll fumigate the whole thing or something. They'll tell them, do something. Really, you got to do something. Yeah. Okay, Laura, read another verse.
Yeah. Even once seeing Lord Gora's handsome face, which is overcome with feelings of love for Krishna, and which has blossoming lotus eyes filled with a great flood of tears, a person becomes maddened with newer and newer feelings of devotional love. He
Yeah,
never,
that's. Oh, so go ahead, finish.
yeah, he never, he never abandons the ocean of sweetness that is Lord Gora's feet.
Yeah, I mean, so that the Lord was extremely, he's like Radharani and personified, worshiping Krishna, and so that would have been an amazing thing. But we get it, some of that, and it inspires them. When you see a devotee overcome with love for Krishna, what is your experience? Do you see? Are you affected out there? Does it move you? I think it does. I think that's why they come here. And to see this love for Krishna and how beautiful it is. That's where handsomeness is loving God. That's the most beautiful thing in the world. Yeah. That's real beauty. This, I use the story of Vedavyas in Mahabharata, talks about he was so ugly. See, this is Krishna doing it. Physically ugly. He was so ugly, this lady had to put a bag over, she wouldn't put over his head because that would be offensive. She put a bag over her head to have sex with him so they can because they knew Vedavyas's progeny, must be really great. He wrote the Bhagavatam, Yeah. But the Bhagavad, you read it, you would never think, was this written by an ugly guy? Physically ugly? See, that's the thing. He was used by the Transcendental Lord. You can't question that. The Lord likes to do stuff like that to show that it's not about physical beauty or physical strength or mental strength, or material intelligence or mystic opulences. See, it's about true empowerment of a devotee awakened in and matured in their relationship with him. Okay? That's what it's about. Then you work from God's power, which it dominates everything. See? Everything and everyone, ultimately. Okay? This is what happens here. You come here, you listen, you get hollowed out. See, and then you get the clear message of God coming through you. Not like, Johann was like a Rahu. He took the nectar in, but because he's not very clean in his thinking and understanding all that, he only took it up to here. That's why he's all, see, he's all up, he's all up in his head. No nectar down here, not really. Okay? All up here, like Rahu. See, Rahu, the Lord didn't want Rahu to drink that nectar because he didn't want this. He's a demon. You don't want any immortal demons. You want it for a time and then get rid of them. But the demon got some of that nectar and the Lord cut his head off right away. But the head was immortal because of the nectar. That's why they say those are the eclipses. Rahu comes over there and blocks the sun. See, blocks the sun. Look at Johann now. He's a Rahu. He's what do you call a Rahu? See, he comes and he blocks the sun of the real truth. If you listen over there, he's blocking your truth. He's blocking your way. That's Putana. She's actually keeps Vrindavan from the false devotees because she's right there. See? If you're not going in the door properly like that, then there will be a Putana manifest to keep you out of Vrindavan. She'll fool you, deceive you, lie to you, say that she has mystic visions of Krishna and all that, all kinds of lies, because she's a Putana. And then speaks to you, call you stuff and donkey stuff. And see, that blocks the real Vrindavan. Those demons have to be removed. See, we remove them with the truth. Move them, move aside. You can't get into Vrindavan serving those demons. Okay? They got to be removed.
Yeah, this transcendental handsomeness, you can see that in girls and in boys. It invokes a completely different feeling than material handsomeness or pretty. It gives transcendental feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. So give us a word there, Lalita.
Oh, what else is there to say? You said everything. It's very, very clear that it's because of your mercy, Guru Maharaj, that this Sangha is growing. It's very, very clear that you are carrying this potency. We have seen this now with Janine over and over again. This is so strong. This is really the order of Srila Prabhupada. You have been born for this. You came to deliver us. And I feel myself always getting closer and closer to Krishna. This is a fantastic part. This is really, really so promiseful. It always goes deeper and deeper. You always get a deeper insight in the Lord, a deeper connection, understanding more about things that have been said before. And then suddenly you say, oh, yeah, that's why. And it's so rich. This part is so rich, and this is under your guidance. It's only working under your guidance. So those who leave, they lost everything. They really lost everything. You lost that connection. You cannot love God if you don't love Guru. It is not possible. It
Yeah.
is not possible. It's a really, you will be lifted up by Guru and by this feeling. If you are completely convinced of that, the Lord lifts you completely up. It's unbelievable where
Yeah.
you receive as confirmation every single day for almost 7 years, not 6 years and a half. Who this embrace of the Lord, whom because you understand Guru Tattva. So the other side is the same as well. If you don't understand Guru Tattva, you don't have this embrace, you don't have this knowledge. To those
Yeah.
who don't worship in real ecstasy, they don't have the real understanding. They have a fake understanding. But I think they understand, but it's not that.
Yeah, they're faked out. Yeah, and see when you get the mercy of Guru, then you become empowered, and then now you work together to deliver people. Yeah, like Lalita's presence and other devotees empowered, it makes a big difference in the preaching of this, in the sharing of this, in the growing of this. See, like now, Janine's awakening if she stays on this path like this and cultivates hearing, chanting, remembering in association with devotees and is not deviated by bad association. It'll be beautiful, then she'll be able to participate more and more. Like her readings are very nice now, you notice? Very nice. Yeah, because see, there's an awakening there and it's great. Ah, yeah. Okay, I think I need to rest a little bit.
Me too.
You too. Yeah, maybe we need to rest. Okay, we'll see you a little bit later. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Hare Krishna.